Welcome everybody to a wonderful season finale episode of Wine Hops and Road Stops. I am your host, Jeff Bonomo, with my wife, best friend, and co-host, Desiree, the reason people watch the show. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Peachy keen jelly bean.
Peachy jelly beans? Okay, that's wonderful. I don't know what that means, but because I'm not a jelly bean, but you're peachy keen. Yes. Okay, great. We don't even have any jelly bean flavored beers or wines. Actually, that's not true.
It's an expression.
We do have some fruity wines that we're going to get to later.
Okay, that works.
Expression. Okay, great. That's great. I don't know what that means, though. I'm old. I don't know this hip jargon.
I think that is actually older than the two of us.
Probably, dear. Probably. Yeah, I'm just making it silly. I'm
You're
being silly. Being silly today. We have a silly packed show today. A lot of stuff. So let's get everything out of the way first. Thank you to the people that support us. Facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops is our Facebook page. Of course, go there, join the group, join the fun. Mm-hmm. The group's growing by leaps and bounds, we'll say. A lot of our videos are getting a little bit more traction than usual, which is great. So next thing up, of course, I gotta say subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of content there that doesn't go over the air, over TV like this.
Right.
Yeah. Including Des and Jeff Watch Stuff, where we talk about movies. And we have a special one this week, but you gotta subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch it.
That's right.
So, with that out of the way, I'm going to lay down some knowledge on you.
All right, then.
But this is something that you actually found online. But did you know seaweed is being used in craft beers?
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, interesting, because you've read the article and sent it to me, basically. But I'm laying the knowledge down on the viewers right now. Seaweed has been used in beer brewing for centuries, particularly in coastal regions of Scotland and Ireland. In the past, brewers would collect seaweed from the shore and add it to the beer during brewing. Now, seaweed can add unique flavors and aromas to the beer. Seaweed contains various nutrients and minerals that can benefit the body, like iodine and magnesium. And some breweries have even started experimenting with different types of seaweed to create new and interesting flavor profiles. Our friends at Brewdog, they did a whole video episode on YouTube about it. So, if you're interested in seaweed and beer, you can go to their YouTube channel and check it out.
I wonder how that tastes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what beer they actually brewed. I skimmed through the video trying to find out the name of the beer that they brewed, but they did use seaweed, and you can check it out. It's a really interesting video on the YouTube channel. I'd be interested too, and I know I'm going to throw a shout out to Jeff Tomasacci because he's all about like seaweed and kale and kelp and krill and
green stuff.
And I don't know. I just named a whole bunch of different things, but whatever. Well, there you go. That's something I didn't know about, actually. But it's pretty interesting that it goes back centuries, apparently. Yeah, cool. So, you want to move on?
Let's move on.
I would drink beer with seaweed. Yeah, why not?
It's probably salty. I like salty beer, though.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah. If a sour beer that has a little bit of sea salt in it, yeah, that kind of adds to my enjoyment of a sour beer. So, all right, we're going to move on to a viewer question that we got. And we've had this question before, but you know what? Every time it comes up, we got to answer it because a lot of people on our group are going back and forth about certain things. But here's our viewer question for this episode. Should you serve craft beer cold? Yes, is the answer. But not ice cold or in a frosted mug. Save that for domestics. Craft beer is generally served warmer than domestic beer to enhance its flavor and aroma. And here are the reasons, Desiree. And we argued about this back and forth on the group. I don't say anyone's wrong for liking what they like, but here are the reasons why you should not drink craft beer out of a frosted mug, at least. Flavor, number one. Craft beers often have more complex flavors and aromas, and serving them warmer allows these flavors to be more pronounced, providing a richer tasting experience. Alcohol content. Many craft beers have a higher alcohol content. Yay! Compared to domestic beers. Higher alcohol beers are typically served warmer because the warmth can mellow the alcohol's harshness, making the beer more enjoyable to sip slowly. And of course, the beer style. The style of the beer dictates its serving temperature. We've discussed this many times before. Darker, stronger beers, often found in craft breweries, are better appreciated at warmer temperatures, while lighter, mass-produced beers are best served cold, really cold. You know, like, all right, we're not huge fans of any kind of domestic beer or like these really, really light beers. We're really not. I'm speaking for you too. Yeah. But like if you're going to drink like Coors, Miller, Bud, anything like that, it does, I believe, taste better if it's in a really, really cold frosted mug.
Yeah, you don't want those warm.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be warm. But depending on your style of craft beer, you may want that almost room temperature depending on what you're drinking. We've done the list before. You can find the list online. We're not going to get too far into it because we have a bunch of stuff to get through on the show. But I'm just saying, like, different styles, different temperatures. But usually, a rule of thumb is, like, your craft beer, it's going to taste a little different if you throw it into a frosted mug. You're not going to get all that flavor. That's what I say. And I've experienced that already. So I'm just saying that's from my own experiences. And that's how I like it. But if you like your, whatever, Dogfish Head 60-minute super cold, fine. Right?
That's right.
Yeah, not going to yell at you. That's it. All right, we're going to go to break. We'll come back, and we got beers from Last Minute Brewing and a little showcase of the Lakeland Orchard and Cidery. And later in the show, we got some wine. It's going to be time for wine. Don't go away. We'll be right back. To wine, hops, and road stops. Let me tell you on the road stop that I had a couple weeks ago when I was playing Weekend Rockstar, I went up to the Lakeland Orchard and Cidery. Getting right into it because this place is great. Wonderful place, wonderful people there, great cider. So let me tell you a little bit about that because this is part of our showcase for the places that we went. We're going to showcase a little bit of the cidery and of course the brewery that we were talking to while we're up there. Now, the Lakeland Orchard and Cidery is in German, Pennsylvania. They have live music, plenty of food, and their special events all summer long into the fall include a strawberry festival, a summer festival, blooms and butterflies event, an apple harvest, and a Halloween light show. Like I said, I was there performing with my band, Ostrich Hat, and I was sampling some excellent cider. Then I noticed Last Minute Brewing has a stand there. So I was like, oh wow, there's beer. So I want you right now to check out a quick on-location video that I did for Last Minute Brewing and sampling one of their beers. Hello everyone, I am here at Lakeland Orchard and they also have beer here now, which is wonderful. This is Last Minute Brewing's Always Give Double Hazy IPA. I always like to go big when I can, of course. This young lady over here is the one that served me the beer. To raise money for brain cancer, Stash Strong. Thank you for your help. And this is the double IPA. Like I said, I always go big when I can. And so let's try this out. There's a big citrus smell on this, a little bit of hops, which is nice. This is not going to last long because it's fantastic. I don't know if ABV's on the can here, but the ABV on this is probably it's probably on the board. I'll find it later. I'll edit it in because I have no idea. 7 or something like that. So it's not huge, but this is good. There's a nice balance between the citrus and the hops. I'm not sure what kind of hops are in it, but it's good. Oh wait! Oh my God! I'm so old I can't even read the tiny little print here. 7.2 ABV. So, like my friend Jeff Tomasachi would enjoy this because it's, it's getting up there with the ABV. But this, the double hazy India Pale Ale, Last Minute Brewing, I thoroughly recommend it for various reasons. One, it's a really good beer. That's like the main thing. But two, Stash Strong, man. You can help out brain cancer research, so salute. So it's only fitting that our brewery showcase this episode is Last Minute Brewing. They specialize in IPAs and other craft beers. They're located in Scott Township. Nice place, not too far from Lakeland Orchard. So we made a quick stop there after our performance, and of course, I had to bring back some beers to showcase. So, here we are. Got 3 beers. I brought back a lot more, but there are 3 beers that we're going to try. Since I made a trip there, I've been holding out for the show these 3 beers because, well, at least 2 of them are pretty unique. One of them is a triple IPA, of course, for me. I saved that, just for the show. I really wanted to try it out. Now, the first one here, this one is an Italian Pilsner. I don't know why it's an Italian Pilsner. I don't know what an Italian Pilsner actually means, but we're going to drink it. This one is called, I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to try anyway. Pilsner Italiana dell'ultimo minuto. Italian Pilsner, 4.8 ABV, and here it is. Look, it got a little Leaning Tower on there too. Did I do okay? I should have did this too.
I don't know. I'm
and
not
go,
Italian.
oh! And like, oh, it's Italian Pilsner. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's get some glasses out. I can't do Tony Soprano or I would. I know he goes, oh, a lot. Oh! 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 Gabagool. No one says gabagool, by the way. At least not in Pennsylvania. No Italians in Pennsylvania ever call it gabagool. Okay, this is light and pilsnery.
Pilsnery.
Yeah.
That's a new word.
Yes.
Very light, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. Okay, let's try this out. Now, this is supposed to be very crushable, like they like to say. It's very crushable. Noble hops and dry hopped with saffron hops to give you a pleasant bouquet of spice, flowers, and fruitiness.
All right.
Fruitiness. Let's try it out. There's a weird finish to this. Maybe that's the Italian in it. The Italian finish. I mean, it doesn't taste like Parmesan or anything, but it's a little different. There's a little fruitiness to it, but it's dry.
It is dry.
Yeah, it's dry at the end, but just a hint of fruit. But I like it. I like it because it's a little different. I'm not sure. I should have talked to the brewmaster a little bit about this one instead of yakking about IPAs, which that's what I did. But they're known for their IPAs, and we're going to get to that next. But this, very good. And easy drinking.
Yeah, it is.
All right, next up, we have what I've been waiting for. This is a hazy triple IPA. So just saying it's a triple IPA, it means it's a bigger beer. I believe it's 9.8 ABV. It's called Rock Out, Clocks Out. Like it. Can smell it already. Here you go, my dear.
Thank you.
Now this one, a little bit of foam there, but this one is a hazy triple, 6 different hops in it to create what they like to call a majestic tropical explosion in your mouth. They wrote that, not me. That's right from their website. Okay, I know that's an expression you don't like.
I don't.
Jelly bean.
Ooh. I'm almost afraid to try it because I can smell it.
Oh, this is good though. It's really smooth. It's the haziness in it really covers the alcohol.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's very smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just expecting.
You're expecting a mouthful of hops and dryness and
just from the smell of it, but no, that's not what I'm getting.
There's a very, very large nose on this, just like me, big large nose. I'm putting my large nose in it though.
It's pretty good.
It deserves a little bit more, I think, from me. Would you like more, or are you good?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. I like the artwork too. Very cool. Very cool. 2 for 2.
That's good.
Now the next one, like I said, I was up there with the guys in my band, and when we stopped there, our guitar player Joe Summerdack, one of my best friends, he got this for his wife.
My best friend.
Yeah. Utterly Satisfied it's called. This is an oatmeal milk stout ale. So, And she said it was wonderful. And so this has been sitting in our fridge for weeks, and I'm like, oh, God, we got to just save it for the show, save it for the show, save it for the show. So, and they said it's going to pour just a little bit lighter than like your normal stout, which it is, yeah. They claim it's different, a little bit different than normal stouts. It is a milk stout, so you're going to get that milkiness to it.
Oh, boy.
Creaminess to it.
It smells really good, though.
Oh, boy, yeah. I was going to say, like, notes of milk chocolate, but there's, like, a lot of chocolate there.
It's like when you drive
Coffee.
Down through Hershey and everything just smells like chocolate.
Smells like
That's what this
yeah.
smells like.
You're absolutely right. And there's a little bit of coffee smell, caramel, oatmeal. You already tried it. What do you think?
It's delicious. I couldn't wait anymore.
So this is, I'm trying to explain to the people at home.
That's fine.
Last Minute Brewing, they're apparently 3 for 3.
Oh. Yeah, I like that.
It's not as thick as I thought it was going to be, which means it's 6% ABV and very drinkable.
Oh, boy. That means it's trouble.
Nice flavor, nice chocolate flavor there. Caramel, a little bit of coffee. A little bit of oatmeal, which is good because I don't really like a lot of oatmeal even though it's called an oatmeal stout.
Yeah.
I tend to kind of shy away from a lot of oatmeal stouts because a lot of times they overdo it with that. This one isn't that. This one is nicely balanced, we'll say, right?
Yes.
Yes, nicely balanced. Excellent beer. So, you guys are up that way in Pennsylvania. I really say go to Last Minute Brewing, check them out. Go to Lakeland Orchard too. That place is so much fun. There's so many things to do there too. You know, even if you don't like cider, there's axe throwing there, and there's beer tents and stuff, and there's live music. I'll be playing there again in October. So come see me. Yeah, check them out and check out Last Minute. That's our brewer showcase for the show. Now we're gonna move on to wine after we take a break, and we'll be right back. Back to Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. It's time for wine. You know, a lot of people say, hey, name of your show's Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. You don't do a lot of wine. Well, we're changing that right now. We're doing some wine. This is Dragon Tail from Antler Ridge Winery. So let me tell you a little bit about them and how we got this wine. Pretty cool story. The guy from Antler Ridge, while we were performing at the Lakeland Orchard and Cidery, he just walked up to the stage and put a full bottle of wine on the stage and just walked away. So we're like, all right, thank you. You know, we're playing. We really couldn't drink the wine while we were there. So the guys in the band are like, here, take it for the show. Showcase these guys because thank you very much for just giving us a bottle of wine. We didn't ask for it. He's just like, here you go. So we didn't open it. I have not tried it yet. So let me tell you about the place. Antler Ridge is nestled in the beautiful mountains of Bradford County, just north of Rome, Pennsylvania. Their tasting room offers a picturesque mountain view, great for sampling wines and pairing those wines with the amazing food from their menu. Their award-winning wines are carefully aged at precise temperatures in oak barrels and stainless steel tanks, and we have one such wine today. This is Dragon Tail. I like the name because, you know, even though I don't like Imagine Dragons, I like to imagine dragons. It's another dad joke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kendra loves that one.
Oh, she does. She does. Yeah. So, this is... I tried to find out what this was about off their website. The only thing they say on their website about this wine is it's a mystical blend that's sure to enchant your taste buds. Well, that doesn't really tell me much, guys. So I looked a little further, dug a little deeper. This is a dessert wine. It's going to be very fruity, very sweet. Some people call it adult Kool-Aid. So, very sweet, very fruity, hints of cranberry. Let's try it out.
All right.
Just a little bit for my darling. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Did you like that, how I turned it?
That was beautiful, dear.
All right. You know we're not wine connoisseurs. We're just going to drink it. And if we like it, we're going to be like, yay, we like it. You can smell the fruit in it, though.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, on the back it has a little bit more. A mystical blend of Native American grapes fermented and matured to reach their maximum flavor. Okay. Yeah, that's adult Kool-Aid, isn't it?
And they're not kidding.
I'm gonna make sure it works that bottle.
Yeah,
aren't we?
I don't usually do red wine, but
Yeah.
it's sweet, but
Yeah.
it's good.
This is
I do
excellent.
taste cranberry,
Yeah.
which isn't normally sweet. But yeah, this whatever other mystical ingredients are in here, I don't care. They're good.
So I found some reviews online about it, and I'm going to agree with everything I've read so far, including make sure it's chilled. This would be good as a wine slushy.
Oh
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get a bottle of this wine slushy. There you go.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then I'm going to make sure it works. This is excellent. So, thank you, Antler Ridge, and the man who put this on the side of the stage. We'll be back with a little bit more wine hops and road stops in a minute. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, why are you just talking and drink?
Okay, sure. You drink that, and I'll talk about Beer Fest coming up.
That's right. Tell me about Beer Fest. I didn't even go last year.
I know, it was sad. I had to be there though.
You were there.
Yeah.
You were operating that thing, that was like some kind of like
The puppeteer, beer
thing,
puppeteer.
beer puppeteer. Yeah. So before we go any further, the Hazleton Rotary Wine and Beer Festival is being held August 24th from noon till 6. Lots of craft vendors, beer and wine tasting, food, great food, a lot of food. Plus, 2 great bands. Legendary Tommy Bruno and Cartoon, they've been around since 1990. And also that day, the almighty Ostrich Hat will be there, that's right, me and Adam and Joe and Jeff and Mario. We're gonna be the second band on from 3 to 6. But come enjoy the whole day because we're gonna be wandering around. We'll be wandering around most of the day. You can come say hi to us if you see us. So don't be afraid to say hi. We like to meet the people that watch us. Like I always say, life is too short to drink bad wine.
Yeah, I don't drink bad wine, but
So-
I have no wine.
There you go. Drink a good wine. Drink it with someone you love. We will see you next season on Wine Hops and Road Stops.